you've ever signed up for an AI writing tool and thought, wait, is this it? You're not alone. Today we're looking at 5 tools that fly a bit under the mainstream radar. We're talking about Phrase, Jasper, WriteSonic, Jenni AI, and Rytr. And I'm breaking them down based on real use, real output, and real trade-offs. And one of these has a seriously bad rating history. And I'm going to call it out early so you don't get burned by the tool. Stick around and you'll leave with a clear map of which tools fit which job, plus the red flags to check when you pay. So at Big Moves, we focus heavily on AI content tools, doing reviews, and teaching you how to generate AI content effectively without losing your brand voice. If you're interested in more, check out our free resources on our website by clicking the link in the description. Now let's dive into the first tool, which is Phrase. Think of it as your AI writing assistant and SEO strategist rolled into one. It uses AI in real time for SERP analysis to help you write content that's both high quality and designed to rank. You don't need to jump between Google, ChatGPT, and SEO tools anymore. Phrase brings it all under one banner. You get research outline, AI writing optimization, and performance tracking. Phrase currently holds a Trustpilot score of 1.4 out of 5 stars based on 49 reviews, which is a strong indicator of dissatisfied users. Common complaints include unexpected charges, a rigid no refund window of just 5 days, and difficulty obtaining refunds. Support is often described as unresponsive or unhelpful, especially regarding billing disputes. Additionally, users report issues with the AI content quality. Simple synonym swaps instead of original writing, as well as glitches of the data during outages and unreliable SEO. So with a poor 1.4 rating, frequent billing complaints, lackluster customer service, and concerns about readability and AI performance, Phrase presents significant caution. However, if you're considering it, be sure to trial thoroughly, monitor billing, and back up your work proactively. So let's break down the core of what Phrase can do by looking at its main features. So the first step in Phrase is creating a new document. When you click New Document, Phrase gives you 3 clear paths to choose from. The first option is called SEO Workflow. This is the most powerful for writers who want their content to rank on Google. When you choose this mode, you simply enter your target keyword, and Phrase will analyze the top 20 search results for that topic. It pulls in all kinds of useful SEO data, top headlines, competitor word counts, common questions, related keywords, and even external links that the top sites include. It gives you a rich content brief that helps you build something competitive and comprehensive. The second option is the Rank Ready AI document, which is great if you want to go from an idea to a finished article with a more guided approach. So this is a newer feature that Phrase have added, and it walks you through step by step to generating a full draft using either SERP context or your own custom input. The third option is a blank document, which is exactly what it sounds like. You start with a clean slate, just like in Google Docs or Word, and this is ideal if you already have a draft you want to paste, or if you prefer to write manually and then use Phrase optimization tools later. Even in this mode, you still get access to AI writing features, scoring tools, and SERP insights. Once your draft is underway together, these 3 document creation options give you the flexibility to work however you like. Whether you're looking for research guidance, AI-powered drafting, or full creative control, even in this mode, you still get access to AI writing features, scoring tools, and SERP insights. Once your draft is underway, now let's move on to the second feature. Once you've built your outline and open the editor, you'll see a split screen interface. On the left side is your writing space, and on the right side are all of your optimization tools. The first tab is the SERP view, which shows you all of the content Phrase has pulled from top ranking pages. You can read the summaries or the full content of each competitor, see their metadata, and explore their keyword usage. The second tab is where optimization happens. As you begin writing, Phrase analyzes your content and gives you a live content score. This score shows you how well your draft aligns with the top results in terms of keyword usage, topic coverage, and readability. Let's say your article mentions tools like Notion, Trello, and Slack, but misses other tools like Asana and Basecamp. Phrase will highlight those gaps and suggest them. If your content is too short, it'll let you know the ideal word count. If your headings are too shallow, it recommends adding more depth or subtopics. Phrase also includes something called info gain. This tells you how much original insight your article is providing compared to the existing content on the SERP. For example, if all other articles list basic application features, but you include a real-world case study or a productivity experiment, Phrase will reward you for offering unique value. This feature helps you go beyond just copying competitors. It helps you create content that stands out and actually deserves to rank. So let's talk about how Phrase helps you actually write. Phrase has AI inside the editor. You can highlight any sentence or paragraph and instantly bring up a contextual AI tool menu. From here, you can choose to rewrite, expand, simplify, or shorten, or continue writing based on what you've selected. Let's say you've written a basic sentence like this one over here. So you're going to highlight it and use Phrase AI to turn it into a paragraph telling all about the features relating to the specific tool. If it is involved in a sentence, or maybe you have a long, messy paragraph full of jargon, and the AI will rephrase it into a version that's easier to read. So while Phrase has a lot of interesting features and some really great ideas, we do want to refer back to the reviews and make sure that if you are testing this tool, then be aware of those reviews. Now, of course, all of these tools do improve over time typically, so sometimes it is best to give them benefit of the doubt, but we would stay very cautious when testing this tool. Now let's move on to the next one. Jasper AI is an AI-powered content creation platform trusted by marketers, agencies, and business owners to generate high-quality content fast. Unlike most generic AI writers, Jasper focuses on brand voice, personalization, and multi-format content creation. Whether it's a blog article, social media post, or product description backed by top-tier AI models like GPT, Claude, Gemini, and many more. Jasper goes beyond simple text generation by learning how you communicate, so it can scale your content without sacrificing quality. Jasper AI has a 3.9 out of 5-star rating on Trustpilot from over 4,100 reviews. Users praise its AI writing quality and ease of use, especially for marketing and blog content. However, some people report billing issues and that the output can be repetitive or generic. Overall, it's a strong tool. Just review your content carefully and monitor your subscription. Let's start by looking at how Jasper works, and we'll break it down into 3 main features: brand voice, audiences, and Jasper applications. So let's start with brand voice. This feature allows you to teach Jasper exactly how your brand sounds so it can write in your unique tone consistently across all content. In our case, we've already created a brand voice called Rep. It's built to sound direct, encouraging, and informal, kind of like talking to a motivated friend who wants you to win. Jasper captures all that by analyzing the writing style, tone, and messaging from samples that we have given it. Inside the voice settings, you'll find a full description that defines how the brand communicates. Things like using sharp, punchy sentences, formal language, rhetorical questions, and a motivating tone. Jasper also highlights the core values of that voice. In this case, simplicity, encouragement, and relatability. Another cool part is the excerpt system. So these are 1 or 2 sentence examples pulled from your own writing. So Jasper can mimic your brand even more accurately. The more you add, the sharper and more aligned your output becomes. So once your brand voice is set, you simply select it during your content creation, and Jasper will automatically write using that tone across emails, blogs, ads, or whatever you're working on. All right, that's a brand voice. Now let's move on to feature number 2, Jasper's audience feature, which is a powerful way to personalize your content at scale. It helps you define exactly who you're speaking to, so Jasper can tailor every output to that specific segment's preferences, tone, and interests. To create an audience, click Add Audience. This opens up a multi-step form broken into clear sections to help you build a complete audience profile. First, we have the basic information here. You'll start with the essentials such as the audience details, which is something easy to remember like startup founders or e-commerce shoppers. Then you get to provide a short description such as summarize who they are. For example, small business owners launching their first online store and seeking affordable marketing tools. So this gives Jasper a clear context of the target group right from the start. Then we have audience documentation. So in this section, you can go deeper, describe things like their demographics, age, location, income, pain points and challenges, motivations and desires, common objections, or buying triggers. This is where you give Jasper a rich human insight into your audience so it can shape content that speaks directly into their mindset. Then we have customer stories. So this is one of the most underrated parts. You can add short summaries or anecdotes from real customers. For example, Jane, a solo entrepreneur, used our app to launch her first digital product and grew her email list from 200 to 2,000 people in 2 months. These stories bring the audience profile to life and help Jasper write more relatable, emotionally driven content. Then we have a review audience details section. Finally, you review and confirm everything you've added. Once saved, this audience becomes a reusable profile across your projects. You can choose it before generating content, and Jasper will instantly adapt to match the voice, tone, and intent for that segment. Now let's move on to feature number 3. So one of the most powerful parts of Jasper is its app section, which is a massive library of over 100 plus ready-made content templates designed to fast-track your marketing and copywriting tasks. When you go to the app tab, you'll see everything categorized into workspaces, favorites, and searchable templates. You can even create your own custom app. These aren't just basic prompts, they're smart templates optimized for real-world marketing use cases. Let's look at what you can do. If you need to write a long-form article, use the blog post or blog outline app to generate a full SEO-optimized content structured with headers, keywords, and calls to action. If you're trying to recover sales, the abandoned cart app lets you craft persuasive follow-up emails that bring users back to the checkout. If you're running ads on Meta or Google, then you can try the Ad Campaign app to generate headlines, text, and calls to action that are tailored to your product and audience. And if you're working with multimedia content, the Audio Video Summarizer app can turn transcripts or recordings into chaptered summaries. This is ideal for repurposing webinars or podcasts. You even get visual tools like the alt text generator and background remover for image optimization, or the content translator if you're producing content in multiple languages. What makes these apps even more powerful is they pull from your brand voice, style guide, audience profiles, and knowledge base, meaning every output is not just fast, but also on brand and target. So overall, Jasper AI is a robust marketer-centric AI writing platform. Its strengths are in brand voice consistency, campaign level, content generation, and SEO optimization. It suits professionals who produce varied content and value brand alignment, while pricing and occasional tone gaps are worth noting. So that was Jasper. Now let's move on to WriteSonic. WriteSonic is an AI-powered writing assistant that promises to take your writing from a good streamlined workflow from planning to publication. WriteSonic enjoys a strong reputation among users with a Trustpilot score of 4.7 out of 5 stars from nearly 6,000 reviews. Users consistently praise its intuitive interface, fast content generation, and wide range of templates for blogs, ads, product descriptions, and more. Many call it a powerful time-saving tool that delivers high-quality results with minimal effort, whether you're a marketer, writer, or business owner. WriteSonic is often described as a reliable, efficient, and game changer for content creation. So let's break it down. WriteSonic's core functionality into 3 powerful features. Let's start with the core engine of WriteSonic, the AI article writer. It offers 2 powerful options, the 10-step article flow and the instant article generator. The 10-step article flow is perfect for users who want more control and customization. It takes about 5 minutes to complete and walks you through a guided, structured workflow. First, you enter the topic like how to grow an e-commerce brand in 2025. Next, you choose your article type, blog post, product guide, listicle, or how-to. Then you select reference articles that you want the AI to consider while writing. After that, you input your primary keyword, then choose from AI-generated titles. Once a title is locked in, you pick secondary keywords to support your main topic. Then you move into content configuration where you can control word count, tone, and point of view. Step 7 asks you to select the article headings or let the AI suggest them for you. You can also enable enhancements like including statistics. Finally, just click generate, and within a few moments, you get a detailed, structured article that's rich with information aligned to your SEO goals. Now let's move on to another important feature, which is AI Chat Assistant, known as Chat AI, which is one of the most powerful features inside of WriteSonic. While it looks and feels like ChatGPT, it takes things several steps further with customization, built-in SEO intelligence, and integration power. What really makes this chat feature stand out as an intelligent agent system is you don't just chat with a generic assistant. Instead, you can choose from different pre-built agents depending on your goal. For example, you have the SEO agent, which is great for real-time keyword planning, SERP analysis, and building search-optimized content. Then there is the content agent, which helps you craft conversion-driven content across blogs, emails, and social platforms. If you're focused on personal branding or business outreach, the LinkedIn agent is designed specifically to help with researching your niche, writing, engaging posts, and crafting outreach messages. If you're not sure which agent to use, you can leave it on auto and it will automatically pick the best agent based on your task. The chat feature also gives you full flexibility to upload files like PDFs, docs, JSON files, and so on. This allows you to use the AI to reference your own materials directly during a conversation. There's also a massive prompt template library built into the chat dashboard. So you can browse templates by category like SEO, content strategy, analytics, competitor research, or content creation. Instead of prompting from scratch, you can simply select one that fits your use case and get going faster. You can even save your favorite templates or add your own, especially helpful if you follow a certain writing style or tone across projects. WriteSonic integrates with a range of powerful tools. You can connect platforms like Ahrefs and Keywords Everywhere, Google Search Console to bring live SEO data into your prompts. There's also a WriteSonic integration for sharing content across platform and the new Social Sonic tool for social media insights and generations. Plus, if you don't see the integration you want, there is a button to request a new one, showing that the platform is constantly evolving based on user needs. Now let's move on to feature 3, the SEO checker. This tool is designed to make sure the content you create isn't just well written, but also optimized to rank on search engines like Google. The process is simple. First, you either paste your article, text, insert a link, or upload a document file. Then you enter the keywords you want the article to rank for, whether they're short or long tail keywords. Once that's done, you click Start Analysis, and WriteSonic will immediately scan your content. After a few seconds, you'll see your content score, which tells you how optimized your article is based on on-page SEO factors. One of the most useful features here is the keyword breakdown. You can click on any keyword in the list to expand additional insights, including data from Google Keyword Planner like search volume, competition level, and relevance, giving you a clear idea of which terms actually matter. There is also a button labeled Improve SEO, which is still in beta, but already quite powerful. When you click it, WriteSonic will analyze your article and produce a refined version that is SEO optimized, suggesting improved phrasing, keyword placement, and structure to increase your chances of ranking. In conclusion, WriteSonic is one of the most polished and versatile AI writing systems available. From drafting with the article writer to conversational research via chats to guided SEO polishing with the SEO checker, it covers all the major stages of content creation. Now let's move on to the next tool, Jenni AI. Jenni is an AI-powered writing assistant designed specifically for students, researchers, and content creators. It combines smart prompting citations, custom outlines, and even lets you manage your research papers inside a digital library. Jenni AI has a 3.9 star rating on Trustpilot based on over 100 reviews. Users praise its academic writing tools, citation support, and time-saving features. Some report issues with unexpected charges and auto-renewals. Overall, it's well-liked by students and researchers, but you've got to be mindful of the billing settings. Now let's discuss some of the core features of Jenni AI. The first thing Jenni asks you is, what are you writing today? So let's say you enter the psychological effects of remote learning on teenagers. You then get 3 heading options. First is standard headings. It is perfect for academic papers. That includes the headings of introduction, methods, results, discussion, and conclusion. After that, we have smart headings. So Jenni generates sections based on your prompt. For example, mental health outcomes, social and learning coping mechanisms, student engagement. So it picks the keywords from your words or the AI words generated, and it will just make it into a heading for you. The third option we have is no heading. So if you want a blank canvas, select no headings and you can begin writing yourself. Jenni gives feedback on your input. If you have a weak prompt, it'll suggest adding more content for better results, like analyze the emotional and academic effects of remote learning in US high schools. Plus, you can set the tone, audience length, and language before you start. Now that you've got a great draft going, how do you manage all your references and papers? That's where Jenni's library comes in. Jenni lets you build your own research engine using its library system. You can import sources in 3 main ways. You can upload PDF files, add your own research papers, articles, and ebooks. You can also import from other sources so that Jenni will seamlessly pull those sources into your library and make it available for citation. This means you can annotate on site and reference all of your materials from inside the same workspace you write. It's a massive time saver, especially if you're juggling multiple sources. Now that you've written and researched your draft, how do you check if it sounds too AI generated? And this is feature number 3. So one of Jenni's most underrated tools is the AI detection scan. Before submitting your paper, you can run a scan that checks whether your writing sounds like AI generated content or not. So why does this matter? The platform will highlight any overly robotic sounding AI content, and Jenni will scan and highlight sentences that are too generic or repetitive, likely to trigger AI detectors, and make suggestions to rephrase it into a more human-like tone. So you'll get a score and a visual breakdown of what parts are safe and what need to be rewritten. Now let's move on to the final AI tool, Rytr. Rytr is an AI-powered writing assistant that helps you generate content in seconds. It supports 40+ content use cases, over 30 languages, and 20+ tones of voice. And yes, it now even has image generation and team collaboration features. With a clean interface, friendly design, and a free plan that gives you 10,000 characters every month, it's a serious contender in the world of AI writing tools. Rytr has an impressive 4.5 rating on Trustpilot with over 2,400 glowing reviews. People love its simplicity, the quality of short-form content is solid, and most importantly, it saves time. One user said it's like having a mini copywriter in your browser. But of course, not everyone is thrilled. Some users complain about repetitive outputs or long-form limitations. So let's see what it really can do. We'll discuss 3 of the main core features of Rytr one by one. So let's talk about what makes Rytr a real writing assistant. When you hit write, you enter a clean, minimalistic editor designed for long-form drafting. You'll start by picking your language and then select your tone of voice. There are tons to pick from, like appreciative, casual, assertive, or even a custom one under my voice. After that, you choose a specific use case like blog ideas, product descriptions, calls to action, or even business pitch frameworks. Now the real magic happens in the editor. So here is the whole editor. You can simply type in any article you want. So you're not just copying AI blurbs, you're working inside a real document with rich formatting tools. You've got all the basics: bold, italics, underline, strike through headings, bullet points, code blocks, hyperlinking, image insertion, and alignment tools, even redo and word count accounts on the go. So if you wish to type in anything you want to overhear yourself, you can do that. It feels like a Google Doc, but powered by AI under the hood. You can also right-click on the paragraph and use tools like rephrase, expand, or shorten. So you're not stuck with one version. Rytr helps shape the draft exactly how you want it. So next up, we've got something that sets Rytr apart from many basic AI tools, the built-in Rytr chat assistant. It works like ChatGPT, but with Rytr style and structure options baked right in. So instead of switching between tabs to talk to an AI, you stay right here and ask Rytr anything you want. Use cases can be things like summarize this blog post, write me a convincing cold email in a witty tone, fix the grammar in this sentence, give me 3 Instagram captions for a skincare product. You can choose your language, set a specific tone of voice like appreciative, casual, candid, or even sarcastic, and then type your message. Rytr responds within seconds and you can copy the result directly into your document with one click. This is super handy when you're midway through writing and need a second brain to help with ideas, rewrites, or fixes without leaving the editor. So now this is where Rytr goes beyond the basics. Under the Tools tab, you'll find 2 powerful features that push personalization to the next level. First is Make AI Sound Like You. This feature lets you train Rytr to mimic your personal writing style or your brand. Whether you write in a witty, sarcastic, or warm and friendly tone, Rytr can adapt to match your voice consistently across all content. Next, we've got custom use cases. So let's say none of the 40+ built-in templates quite match what you need. Maybe you're writing a script for YouTube, a bullet point meal plan, or quirky product blurbs. With custom use cases, you can create your own prompt structure. Tell Rytr how to behave and build it into your workflow. Think of it as coding your own content generator without needing to code. This is ideal if you produce the same type of content repeatedly. It saves time and keeps things consistent. So that's Rytr in a nutshell. If you want to try it for yourself or any of the other tools mentioned here today, make sure you check the links below. And if this review helped, hit like and subscribe and watch this video next. See you there.